While using Skritter and other apps, I found my mind wandering and not fully engaged in what I'm doing. Perhaps the characters I'm studying or the course I'm following isn't something I'm super passionate about, so I lose concentration. But I have found the following things to help. Number 1, sleep is key. A good night's sleep will help you concentrate, period. Set a bedtime and a wake time every day and stick to it. 2, exercise every day, even if it's only 10 minutes. Do some crunches, some push-ups, run around the block, whatever, just to get the heart beating. Number 3, try and get out into nature. For some reason, I find nature super helpful when it comes to thinking and concentrating. It always helps to reset my mind if I can wander through a park or go to the sea. Even just for 10-15 minutes, just get out and breathe some air. Number 4, meditation. Meditating every night before bed helps me relax, sets my mind at ease, and gets me ready for the next day. This sort of works in conjunction with number 1, having sleep being key. So my sleep routine would be to go to bed, read for a bit, meditate, and then sort of slowly drift off to sleep, maybe to a soundscape or something. Number 5, take a break. Remember during study to take a break. You don't need to study for 6 hours non-stop to get to the next level. You can study for 10-20 minutes a day and still make progress. 1% every day makes a difference. Just taking 5 minutes break to think about something else. I've also found playing games like a computer game or something for 30 minutes between doing something really intensely helps me reset my mind. Number 6, don't break the streak. Try and do your study every single day without fail. Block some time out and get it done. No excuses. Keep the streak going. Never miss a day. There's never a reason you can't do 10 minutes of study per day. Lastly, music. Music has always helped me in everything that I do, whether I'm writing one of these adverts, Skritter adverts, or I'm doing a script or something, I listen to music. If I'm studying, I'll put on a soundscape or some music and get it done. I found thunder helps me, or just some light rain sounds, something like that. But even some movie music always gets me in the mood to keep studying. As usual, the Skritter link is in the description below. I know this is not sort of a usual Mandarin Monkey advert, but I just thought I might share these this time. Good luck with the study.
Hello， 大家好，欢迎来到 Mandarin Monkey 广播时间。
Why, hello there, and welcome to the Mandarin Monkey Podcast, episode 204.
第205集
是吗？
是啊。
205? Okay, well that's a relief. I said that right then. Woo! 我的名字是唐醒黎。我的名字是唐醒黎，你呢？
我是唐护照。
护照 okay. And today we're celebrating the event, the coming of 星期五。
是什么？
今天是星期五，对不对？So 恭喜！
耶，星期五快乐！
对呀，we're celebrating 星期五节。Today it's Friday Festival, and wish you all an amazing Friday on all of your travels, your chores, your walking if you go 散步 or 跑步 or 运动 or maybe you're doing some vacuuming, 不知道。But 恭喜, happy Friday. And wow, we've got another email from another teacher.
哦，真的吗？
不知道如果就是 like 一样的。但是 we've recently been looking for even more teachers to get some amazing times, and so we're starting the process of 面试。
对
again 面试的process 就是
面试
面试的
不要的
process
就不要的，我们在
because we in 英文我们会说interviewing process interviewing
过程哦 interviewing 现在是阶段 stage
阶段啊，
现在是我们的面试阶段 对啊，我星期六明天，也就是我的明天，我们星期六有3位老师，加上星期天有1位老师要来跟我们见面。
对啊 and at the moment we've got one of our teachers, one of the 新的老师 excellent, awesome person, great personality, 很好的个性and 态度 which is super important to being a 很好 and very helpful 的老师 she is currently in training.
对啊
She's currently in training with Amy 老师
是
and learning sort of the Mandarin Monkey ropes and what we do and how we teach and that kind of stuff and how she can bring her skills and just help you guys learn better
or happier.
But yeah and yeah
其实面试真是一个技巧it's a skill, like 很难的一个 skill. 像我第一次面试的时候，我就觉得说我一定要1个小时要很知道这个老师是什么个性，什么教学方法，然后我们还会让学生去跟老师上课。
对啊
但是现在我就想想我应该要更 effective, 是不是？就要更有效率。就是我要先找到我喜欢的个性的老师。对，
这是
个性先，
这是最重要的。
不过也很难，也是很难，就是因为不是来跟我们面试的老师都是我们喜欢的个性，所以要找到一个我们都喜欢的老师真的很难。对，
因为like 每一次如果你有面试，你知道他们会有假的个性，就是面试的个性。I think this is your point anyway. And so you don't know if it's 真的还是假的。
对啊。
And so you have to put them in a different situation in order to get the real them. And 个性or 态度 is 最重要 to Mandarin Monkey because we don't want the straight teaching, cane in hand, wooden spoon type, 就是苹果 type teaching.
苹果 type.
Yeah, 这是苹果，你知道我的意思吗？我们要的是 like 很玩的， like
好玩的，然后很亲切的，然后喜欢跟你聊天的老师。
And 他们exactly right， 他们需要喜欢聊聊。
对啊。
And have like 动力 and 热情 and like yeah, it's really important.
那我可以问你吗？很多的employers 他们在面试的时候会问问题嘛，对不对？但是那些都问题就是 like what's your experience， 你有什么对你的优势在哪里？为什么公司要你？那我想问你，如果你是一个 interviewers， 不是一个 interviewer， 就是你是在面试的人，你是老板，你要面试一个人，你会问他什么问题
？So many different things. I used to ask loads of different things. Some standard questions. So when I was in sales, when I was at Sharpswell, Yuan, I would ask, I'd have to employ a bunch of people, like lots of people all the time. We had quite a high turnover because we had lots of this in sales, especially on the phone. Loads of people don't like it.
Yeah.
So we had quite a high turnover. And then in another job, it was a bit more, because it was external salespeople, a bit more complicated. 但是 questions. So I used to do like some like standard questions like, in your last job, what was your role? How did you help? What do you think you can bring to the company? That kind of thing. But all those answers, 他们的回答 would always bore me and not really get me interested in the person. It was always like 新的问题, questions about themselves personally and their motivation. 他们的动力是什么? And like, what do you like to 注意力 on and what do you like to focus on in your personal life? That kind of stuff. I even asked questions about movies.
对。
Yeah?
我有一样的感觉。
真的。Yeah, I could, because like, what's your favorite movie? And I can tell quite a lot by what's their favorite movie for who they are. It's you know what I mean? Like if I met a guy and he was like, hello, my name's Jonathan. I am a professional, whatever, 市场员 or whatever it is. Do you know what I mean? Hire me. And I was like, I said, what's your favorite movie, Jonathan? And he's like, Frozen. And I get, a little bit about him a bit more than, do you know what I mean? than if he was like some businessman.
但我觉得你已经很好了 ，it's better， 因为我问他们，他们都是给我一种 Why do you ask me this 这种问题，因为他们会有点 shock， 就是觉得
Yeah, but that's why I want.
Isn't this interview？ 为什么你要问我喜欢的电影是什么？你应该要问我说我会什么吧？
对，
就是我对，好继续。
你不需要问他们这个 like 一般吗？ like 一般的面试的问题，你可以用 like 创造的问题 because 你需要 like bring out 他们的个性，对不对？他们的gender 态度，and they never they won't break out of it unless you surprise them with something.
真的
like
yeah,
it's so true. Like me too. Like I've answered so many standard questions. It makes me sick. Like this, what are your strengths? What are your biggest weaknesses? And it's always the same stuff. Like people play strengths like I'm a good team player, or I'm really good at editing, whatever. What's your weaknesses? And then everyone always plays it off like they use a weakness as a strength, sort of thing, whatever it is. Like I really like working on my own. I like working on my own because I excel on my own, but also kind of with a team, I can work on working with a team a bit better. I could be better with, it's all, 你知道我意思吗？
我记得那时候
it's all rubbish. And I don't know how people employ people on the basis of a 面试. I had 5 stages of interviews when I was a 销售员销售的经理不好意思5 stages interview. So I had one just to chat with the HR person just to see if I was alive, basically. Can you speak? Yeah. Okay, then come in for an interview kind of thing. And then I had like a phone interview with the manager. And then I had a interview with a face-to-face interview with that manager and the VP of sales, who was he's such a he really was. This was the guy who said to me every week, if you don't have your team, if you don't get your team to his 他给我我的动力是if you don't get 你的 team 你的遗嘱吗？
你的团队
because 遗嘱 is a team, isn't it?
No, 一组是
it is a team, like group, yeah, team.
对不起 it's a measure word.
一组
like a group of people,
yeah.
一组人
Yeah, like in class you'd have several of those. Right?
一个组
Yeah.
All right, 好那因为你如果 measure word 放不一样的话它会有不一样的意思啊
Right, yeah. 一个组 if you don't get your team to hit your 你的目标 you're fired. That was his motivation. Every single week was, I told you this before.
我很讨厌
Me in a room, like, okay, Tom, what's your target? 你的目标 like 这个礼拜你的目标是什么? And I'd say, I don't know, $1 million in sales or whatever it was. That's true. Because I mean, the product was big, you quote. So we do like 4 or 5 million a week or something in sales, potential sales kind of thing. And you close off a percentage of those anyway. But I'd say, I don't know, $1 million. Whatever it was, whatever I calculated. And then you go, right, if you don't do that, I'm going to fire you. I'll get someone else to do it.
Oh my God.
Okay.
压力好大
这是不行的目标的 setting because that kind of 压力doesn't work. Because then I'll just lowball my target. Do you know what I mean? So instead of like 4 million, I'll hit 1 and I'll say I'm going to do $500,000 this week.
对
Because then you say if you don't hit that, you're fired. All right, who's next? Kind of thing. So and then I'll definitely hit it. So I'm not fired. Anyway, with him. And then anyway, the last one I had to fly to the States to do a presentation.
我记得你说过 The CEO,
in front of the CEO,
yeah.
this, like the
大人物
CMO, whatever it was, the head of the VP of sales.
全部都是公司最重要的人
And it's not really me. It's not really me though. 你知道我意思吗？不是真的 Tom 真的汤心理 It's
假的行李
It's 假的行李
现在他们在想到底什么是行李
Yeah, 我知道行李是 luggage 行李是 luggage. So today I'm 汤行李
You're Mr.
Luggage
Luggage Tang
Tang luggage I'm
luggage
行李先生
行李先生
yeah. And you're 你是行李太太
No 我是护照小姐
Yeah 那有护照
对啊所以Yeah, anyway, 我觉得就是在做这种面试，就是因为我也是第二次，这是第二次我的人生当中 in my life 第二次跟很多老师面试，所以我觉得我第一次面试没有到很有效率，所以我在想这一次我只要有30分钟的时间，我只有30分钟，我要知道这个老师的个性，他的态度好不好，所以我就一直在想我到底要问什么问题，让我能够很快的知道这是不是我们要的老师。像我那时候记得就跟淑倩老师在聊天的时候啊，其实一刚开始的5分钟我就觉得他很好，就是他是一个我们喜欢的老师，然后对，然后他总是笑笑的哦，他也没有那种很 serious 就是很严肃的脸，他是很笑笑的，然后问他，我们第一句话就问他说今天怎么样啊，他就开始讲尼加拉瓜的天气，因为他就是一个很好聊天的人。
Yeah, 对，这是很重要。对 ，It's so much more important to me personally that 他们喜欢聊聊，他们有很好的态度。Because that separates people completely for me. Like, if you start the 面试，我知道你很紧张，对，我知道。Because it's a 面试，and everybody is, yeah. But if you start like, I'm like, I'm out. Like if you like this to start with, it's kind of like, hi, nice to meet you. I'm open then. I'm like, oh, okay, hi. But like, I prefer to set the 面试 to like, listen, before we get going, I just want to tell you this. And I've done this before. Before we get going, I'll tell you this. This is not like a regular interview thing. I'm not going to ask you about your strengths and weaknesses. I know what your qualifications are because I've seen them on your CV. 我知道 like what your 教育 is and stuff. But now I just want to know about you. I just want to know you. So let's just treat this like a chat. And then it sets the tone then. Because now it's like, okay. when I met my direct manager at my old job, she took me to a cafe. And it was much more like, let's just have a coffee and just chat. It wasn't like in a 办公室 and like staring at a whiteboard and like you do like, you know, like that 5-person presentation was like, hello, Tom, please sit down. What are you presenting today?
好可怕
And all 5 of them like a panel and like it was like X Factor. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna be singing something I made up. 你知道吗？那个歌手 But yeah, like that. Just 我要聊聊 like when you have, you know, 面试 like now, that's the right tone is to say, look, I just want to tell you, I know your qualifications. I've read about your experience. I just want to know you now because I need to know if you will fit with our students. You know, we want a certain person and we just want to have a chat. So who are you? What do you like? 你喜欢什么？你什么电影？你喜欢什么音乐？ Like, do you know what I mean?
可是我觉得这种 conversation 在台湾真的很难，太难了。因为我真的记得在我大学的时候，我们有一个课叫做面试课。就是他们要教你怎么面试，然后他们的面试就是老师告诉你面试就是一定要穿得很好，然后要穿得很 like maybe in suit 或是 in dress，然后呢你要很专心听他们讲，所以当你专心的时候，你的脸就会比较硬一点，比较僵硬一点。对。没有表情，你不知道是开心还是你还好吗？
It's like a serial killer.
对
You're a killer, yeah.
对，然后他们就永远都说，我还记得我的老师跟我讲说，如果你的老板没有问你问题，你不可以问问题。
Yeah, that's mental.
好可怕。可是那时候因为我是学生，我就觉得 OK， 老师说什么我就做什么。但是到现在我会觉得其实面试不一定要很 serious， 就是不需要很严肃。你有一些 qualification， 然后你有 resume 给你的老板看，这就够啦。That's enough，因为就是我们知道 OK， 你很有经验。但是要他们讲你们是谁，好像是一件非常非常难的事情。
Yeah，
对不对
I don't know what. I
但我不知道 maybe 在英国在美国因为你们比较 open minded， 所以 maybe 这种 conversation 真的不会吗
？There's so many 公司的他们会有 this 一样的方法 just stupid. It's so stupid the way that, like I loathe it. Like this 公司的，你知道我 like 对这个主题 like 我很感兴趣 like I'm interested in 公司的工作的主题但是面试 some of the way some of these 公司 they operate and they do these 面试 are just absolutely ridiculous and some of the testicles that some of these companies the way they speak is just humans don't talk like that. Humans don't talk like that. Like, okay, so what are you going to bring to the company? Well, I'm going to bring. You're not like that as a if I see you on Friday night at the pub,
you're not. Are
you like? Well, I'm enjoying myself a lot. I'm going to watch TV and have a joke with my friends. That's very funny, John. Thank you so much. Do you know what? You're not that person. Yeah. Who are you? Like, who are you, dude? And like, I get it. There is professionalism. Just like customer service, 对不对? There's customer service. There's professionalism. You walk into a shop and you're like, hi, madam. Can I help you? That's like polite customer service. I get it, right? So when you meet someone in 面试, you want to test whether or not they're a polite person. But the whole
真的
So you're going to be bringing dude I'm putting cereal on shelves in your 超市 Why do you need to know my strengths and weaknesses? or do you know what I mean? I'm a delivery driver. I don't need to tell you how good I am at like this is 假的 This is
真的
I don't know if it's like
可是因为可能就是在面试就会有一个不是 superstitious 但是就是一个 like 大家都知道你不能把你最真的态度 show 给别人看
Yeah, right.
就是不行的对啊那对
Why do they ask this?
但是这是我面试的时候我想要知道的像我之前就有问说就有一个老师来上课来面试然后就说老师你知道我 Mandarin Monkey 在干嘛
Yeah
我不知道你讲给我听对真的我第一时间就是想 OK 好那你就是没有兴趣你对 Mandarin Monkey 这个公司没有兴趣
这是不一样 Like I think there's like 你必须有准备before like 你的面试以前but and you should know some things like if I'm going to an interview I'm going to do some research on what the company does at least and say look and try and get excited about some of the stuff they do and so yeah no I've seen that you guys have a podcast and you did this episode once with this 老师 this is 很有趣 or whatever it is and I don't know maybe I've seen that you do teaching as well maybe ask some questions but not they need to do some research like that's
对啊
with any business but yeah
但是我在想说要不要这是我第一个问题就是说你知道 Mandarin Monkey 是怎么样子的公司吗那如果他们今天给我的回答是 No 我不知道 Then that's 5 minutes interview bye bye
Yes,
就这样而已
Yeah, absolutely true
因为你真的就是需要如果你真的是一个很有兴趣的老师你想要来帮我们上课你想要你对我们教学生很有兴趣的话那你就要知道我们公司在干嘛不然的话你今天走进这个公司然后你就 I'm lost 我迷路了来告诉我在哪里路在哪里这样好奇怪
It is
所以我很讨厌我是真的很讨厌就是有人会觉得我今天来面试就是好玩就是 for fun No 如果你今天只是来好玩的就是你在 waste my time my day
Okay 这是不一样 Yeah so that's an interesting point
对啊
because so there's a mix then isn't there because you get to a point where it's too excuse my language bullshitty when they're like 好笑 when their title 你知道他们的态度是假的 So they're like yes I am a professional teacher and I've been teaching for 600 years and I've taught 4,000 children all the time and that, you're like but so you want to see their like 好玩的
一面
yeah 一面 but also so there's a cross isn't there like you need to get professionalism but also fun don't you right you need the cross because if they're too fun
that wouldn't be professional 没有那么专业的感觉。对
So like
就是要有中间值。
It's in the middle somewhere.
对，你要好玩，但是你也要有老师的样子。
Yeah, but so it's in the middle somewhere. So kind of like our teachers, obviously they've got that mix of like, I can have fun, but if you need to learn in this way, I can do that too.
对
You know, but never like
，never 很凶，
对，
很像老虎一样。
It's what is even the word for that? Because you have like a huma.
That's what I'm thinking.
But
没有
for
虎
teachers,
师
虎师, that's what I'm thinking. Right?
不知道。
虎老师 basically
老
like
师
a tiger teacher.
对啊。
Yeah,
所以就很有趣啦，就是面试这个主题一直以来都是非常有趣，因为从时代的 generation 的一个变化到现在越来越 modern， 那你的面试的那种环境那个情况真的就是会有很大的改变。所以我会真的是很希望我们台湾的老师啊，或是不管你在教怎么面试的老师，一定要让他们知道他们自己是谁。而不是说我今天来我就要假装 to pretend 我就是老师，或是 pretend 我今天是一个很 experienced 的医生，就是我觉得那种 pretend 到最后 people will see it will reveal
of course
your face 有 the truth
the true you, yeah.
对啊，所以一定要知道自己是谁，这也是我们台湾的，也就是为什么我真的不太喜欢我们台湾的教育，就是他们不会让小朋友去知道他们到底要什么，或是他们是谁。如果这样子的教育，而且听说啊，我就是在体制外的，就是 like out of the system, those school doesn't really follow the traditional system. 他们很贵
Of course.
他们就是非常的贵 like forest school.
Yeah, because it's breaking the
对啊
系统嘛。
对 breaking the 系统，所以政府是不会给他们钱的，所以他们的钱都是来自于爸爸妈妈。但是你会觉得这是我们要的系统，这是我们要的教育，所以你会很想要去上他们的课，但就是觉得好贵哦，真的是很贵。
Yeah.
对啊。
Yeah, if you want to do it that way, a different way, you pay extra for doing it, don't you?
对，不过我是觉得就是这样子的教育系统是能够帮助我们的孩子，可以真正的知道他们要的是什么，而不是就是 like doesn't know anything when they grow up。然后去找一份工作，他们也不 care 这个工作是什么，他们就是来，然后给我钱就好了。我觉得这样子很不对，这种 thinking 就是很错的。
对
啊。
But I mean, look, we're going through the process, and actually, you're gaining skills doing this as well. You know, having 面试 and meeting lots of new people and teachers and that kind of stuff, and having teachers being trained and that kind of stuff. And we're learning 我们学很多东西 but you're gaining life skills
对啊
from doing this. So you can go through and say, I've done that.
真的
I've done a bunch of interviews and that kind of stuff. And yeah.
对啊，不过我现在就是非常的担心，因为我的密集课 our intensive course it's coming soon。然后呢，我现在又要找很多的老师帮我们 cover 一些时间，又要找很好的老师，要找好玩的老师。
Yeah, because we've got a bunch of people on the waiting list. If you haven't joined already, www.mandarinmonkey.com/intensive course, I think. It's just in the menu. So if you click down on those little three, I think you can 找到那个 link and sign up to our waiting list for the course.
而且要谢谢 Ashley 还有 Rasmus to spend their time testing this course， 而且他们现在做的也非常的棒，在跟叔叔老师一起上课，
谢谢，
非常的辛苦，那也谢谢你们。
但是你们知道，你们有this is me and Faye 的课，所以
对啊。
I mean, we're scratching each other's backsies. So I'm sure I know Ashley has been very vocal about enjoying it a lot and saying it's great. So hopefully we put together something that's cool and with some feedback. We've already taken some feedback, so we've already improved it a little bit. It's going to be even better. So when we email you guys off with the what it takes to sign up and prices and all this kind of stuff, you guys will be prepared for it. And hopefully what I'm looking forward to is actually like their progress.
对，进步的。
对，我要看如果他们进步。And
这又是一个问题，就是很多人就会问我，像我们在上课的时候就已经有很多学生说 Yula 我要不要去 intensive course？
Oh, really?
有在问，然后呢我就会觉得这些人他们其实就是他们对自己会觉得 It's not good yet, It's not good enough， 就是我还没有很好。
你想吗？
没有，他们想
他们想他们的 skills
对，他们会觉得我的中文不太好，然后不够好，所以我还是等等吧。但是我就跟他们讲说，你怕吗？
Yeah, that's it.
你会不会怕？他说不会。他说，但是你怕你犯错吗？ Do you afraid of making mistakes?
Yeah.
不会，那就来啊。因为这个 intensive course 就是是一个 push， 就是推你赶快进步的一个一个工具。
对 ，it's to推你to 进步。对。
那因为他们都是全中文的，都是只有中文，所以这样子的状况下，会让你会想要试试看说去知道老师在讲什么，或者是老师听不懂的时候，我要解释。所以我觉得解释是一个让你中文能够进步的很好的一个方法，就是你要去解释，不管你解释的好还是解释的不好，但是你试了，就是你已经试过了，你试过，但是你还是觉得didn't work， 那没关系啊，就是 at least you tried it。
Yeah, I think and I think this is 为什么 Ashley 是很好的 candidate for 我们的密集课 test， 因为他有and 我知道 Rasmus 有这个skill is 他们可以上的是不一样的办法 if they can't come across, because I remember Ashley she does it in the hangouts loads of stuff when she says I don't know 不知道 she would say 什么吉他 and then someone will go 吉他是什么 she'll go and then she do this funny body motion 你会弹对，就是这个东西你会用你的手
对
就是音乐创造she'll use different and that's one of the things you need I think to go on this 密集课 but also I think so importantly 最重要的 point is不要变很挫败如果你会变很挫败很容易really easily don't do it
对
I think that's my tip
对，因为不要 smash your confidence 这是第一，因为有些人不怕，所以他们的 confidence 是蛮高的，他们会觉得 OK I don't know 我不知道这是什么，没关系我会学习，这就是但是他们那种 it's okay 是不是那种never mind 我不喜欢这种态度，就是never mind don't tell me that it's okay I don't know， 我不喜欢这种的那种态度，就是如果你是真的不怕，然后你很喜欢解释你想说的单字的话，我觉得你 OK 你可以来，因为你不怕。但是如果你今天会觉得我就是要知道我一定要有 English translate to support me， 那就再等一下，再让你的foundation 再更稳一点之后，你再来上密集课，就是那个 mindset 要不一样。
对。And I think by the end of it, because you've gone through that, it's not even just the 密集课的process, it's the battle that you fight with yourself.
对。
Going through it, because 你需要解释你的意思是什么，因为我们的老师we intentionally will put 老师 who don't speak that much English with you, or speak limited English, because it's an immersive course.
对啊。
所以你需要用很多的中文，对不对？ And if they don't understand or you don't understand, you have to try and find some other way, and you're going to go through a battle with yourself to try and 解释你的意思。And so you've not only just written the articles and come out presenting and being able to sort of talk about a bunch of these subjects that you never really talked about before.
对。
And some quite complicated topics if you choose the complicated topics. You'll be able to try and explain your meaning in a bunch of different ways. 知道吗？我意思吗？
对，我懂。因为我们有 final presentation， 这个 final presentation even though 我们会要你做presentation 的 PowerPoint slides， 但是其实 the purpose of this final presentation is 你要跟其他人 other people to share 去分享你的故事，你的经验，还有你的想法 whatever。那他们如果有问题说Tom 你说复杂什么意思啊？我听不懂什么是复杂，那你就要用你的中文去解释复杂是什么 even 只是 body language 也没关系啊，谁不能用 body language 你去到一个新的 country 你会需要有 body language to keep you survive
当然
对啊，所以你不管用什么方式，因为 language is a bridge 它就只是一个桥，让一个你不知道让一个听不懂你的语言的人能够知道你想要表达什么，我觉得你只要去 reach that goal 已经够了。对。那这个密集课程的话，我觉得啊，就是你要问我可不可以来上这个密集课程，那我的问题就是你会不会怕
？Yeah，
你会不会容易觉得挫败？你要不要就是让自己的解释的 skill 更厉害？如果你要的话，那你就来。
Yeah。
对，就是 to challenge yourself 我觉得这是很重要的。对
I think it's invaluable actually. It's kind of priceless having that, being able to have that.
对。
And I tell you another thing is like even being in this environment, like 住在台湾 you don't really get that. You don't get it as much as you think. Because, you know, people will try and flip to 英文 If you're a 外国人 and you 住在 Taiwan, like people might try and flip to 英文 with you, because they want to speak English.
对啊
a little bit. You know what I mean? So you get and you never really get a chance in nature, like outside. You know, if we go to Movenpick or wherever it is today and play with the kids, I don't have a chance to speak with the waiter about
economy
股票 or 投资 你知道 I don't have that chance. I just order my food and that's, you know, the media card gives you an opportunity to speak about something you're interested in at length.
对
For like an hour and a half of just
对，还有是一种 achievement， 就是你在一个新的国家，你在台湾还是你在中国，你听得懂别人在说什么，这是很大的成就。It's such a big achievement.
Yeah.
对啊，所以不一
It's a great
定
feeling.
对，真的就是你像你说，你如果在餐厅里面，你没有办法真的不是你啊，我说一般人来 general people，如果你真的没有办法，就是能够有一个很好的表达的能力、解释的能力，但是你听得懂 waiters 要你做什么，或是你听得懂他们要你解释什么，你听得懂，我觉得这就是一个很棒的进步。
是，
然后再加上你会说，这就是一个更棒的，让你能够觉得我真的有在学到中文那种感觉。
That's the biggest thing about learning any language. It's just like, oh, he can understand me, or oh, I understand what she said. Oh, I know what she said.
对
you know, I find it like 就是很有意思，因为 like sometimes 有时候我会 like 听到 like some 中文，就是很容易的中文 for me anyway, is something easy that I'll blank on. My head will just go bunk. I go, I know that word, but I just can't connect what it is. 你知道为什么? And it's always something easy. I told you that the other time, this is a few months ago, whatever it was, I forgot does.
对 how to spell does
in English.
对
What? Like just my mind goes, bunk. No, not today.
Yeah.
Like someone will say 饮料 and I go, 饮料.
我懂
Like I know because that's in my.
我懂
What I've been trying to do recently, right, with you know some of the studying I do with like 新的单词 and whatever is, I've been trying to connect the word with the item without connecting it with the English.
很好，还有用中文去解释，
就是 like 很难 because like you'll say like 瓶子 or whatever, you like a bottle or like microphone, and in your head you like that means microphone. But what I want to do is say microphone. That's what that is. It's a microphone. That's not a microphone. That's a microphone. Like 杯子 that's
这是杯子，这不是 cup.
Yeah. But to disconnect that is just difficult.
对。
I've been trying with like new words, I don't know, but
而且造句很重要 ，make sentences 也很重要。
Yeah, it is, of course.
因为你听到就是有人说怎么了？
你
a people, a person.
No, 是你。我们的练习是很就是好笑 ，because 我们会去床上，
yeah.
然后你告诉我 ，OK， 每天我跟你会练习 ，and let me explain what our practice is, okay? Recently, well, over the last couple of months, is I got what you can finish your point in just 2 seconds, okay? Is so I had this like 小的不是书是笔记本 right? So like a notebook 笔记本 and I've written down a bunch of words, right? That I like, sort of words that I didn't know or I know, but they're not commonly used in sort of sentences or something, something like on in business topic, because I'm kind of learning business 中文 at the moment and I want to know, more abstract words, and I wrote that on the paper, blah, blah, blah. And then what we're supposed to do, 我们的练习是 so 每天 every day, apparently, what we're supposed to do is in bed, before we go to bed, is I'll get my little book, 我会拿我的笔记本，
小书，
笔记本，然后小笔记本，对，然后我会说这个单词 whatever it is, and let's say it's 心理 and I have to use 我需要用心理 in a 句子 in a sentence, and Yula will correct me or will give me 提示 if I 如果我说我不知道那是什么 and 他会给我提示，
就是硬硬的啊，正方形啊，你出去玩要带的是什么？
画光，对 whatever it is, yeah. And so and that's what we're supposed to do. Now that happened twice, 3 times, because usually what happens is I go, babe, yeah. Babe, can we just 我们可以练习吗？ Yeah. Okay. First word. 花光。
光滑。
光滑 or 心理 or whatever. And then I go, 我需要我的心理. And then I look right and this.
哪有？
She snuggles in to me and then out. And that's my 练习. So don't think you guys have got it unlucky because maybe you don't have like a native speaking person to speak with, all the time. Use your teacher because they're really useful, because having a wife who's native isn't that much more useful really than
Are you so comfortable?
我是gentle,
so snuggle.
Yeah, but yeah. Sweeps. 心理吗？
哪有？我有帮你好不好？ Not every time.
你需要。
我很累。
我知道我们有孩子 so I understand 我们的情况是很难，我们很累，我知道，我也很累，你知道，但是我需要练习我的中文，and and I need those little tips and nudges, and yeah, so there you go.
你来买我的课啊！来买我的课。
好，买你的吗？
对啊，
我们的。
Yeah. 我在上课的时候教你。
I can't pay ourselves because we have to pay fees to ourselves.
那你就直接给我就好了。
I'll just give you the money. Okay.
Yeah, just in cash.
我会。不需要。It's one of the reasons I married you, isn't it? Come on.
What?
Free lessons.
什么 No, I'm not a tool.
开玩笑。
我不是工具，好吗？
开玩笑 but you
Yeah. 我们还是有说中文的时候啦。凯瑞现在也常常跟你说中文啊。
Yeah, we do, yeah.
对啊。
Yeah, but often she's wrong.
也没有。
So,
你还记得吗？我们说的要记得有一个 baby stage.
Yeah.
慢慢来。
Yeah, no, I know. I mean,
而且跟小朋友说话是一种
she's getting, she's getting great, but
而且跟小朋友讲话是一个 challenge.
Yeah.
他说
because it's all mixed up.
对
But yeah, what's her thing? What's her thing right now? 她的歌是什么 like
一个香蕉，这是一个香蕉，对不对？
我是一个 so like yeah, she says 我是一个香蕉, but there's a little setup to it.
有
There's like a little setup.
弯腰，我是一个香蕉，yeah, 很可爱。我不知道为什么，我不知道为什么他会有这首歌，我没有听过
Yeah, and it annoyed me actually. 很烦，因为他是 like 弯腰 whatever it is.
Bending.
1 year. 我是一个大的香蕉 but then she also went the next one she did was 我是一个苹果 and it annoyed me.
为什么？
Because it didn't rhyme.
中文很难 rhyme.
Yeah, it didn't rhyme. So I was like, it's not 苹果. Stay with 香蕉 because it rhymes.
蕉
弯腰
Yeah.
香蕉
弯腰，我是一个香蕉。
对。
那你现在来想啊，苹果你会怎么说？
苹果。What would you?
有什么可以 rhyme 苹果？什么
菠萝。Oh, that's
菠萝，
我是一个苹果。
Why? Doesn't make sense at all.
No, 老婆，我是一个苹果。
No, 老婆，她最喜欢苹果，对不对？
Or you say 我最喜欢。
我最喜欢。
Yeah, because you're singing. Anyway, listen. Before we continue with that whole line of everything,
很好玩呢。
I want to speak about. I just want to quickly say thank you very much to our new patrons.
Yeah, 第一个是阿雷。Alexia， 我们上个礼拜才见过她，她住在台北。
Yeah, she does, and she came to the hangout, right? Yeah, she came to the hangout, right? So we met her. David also has just stormed in with 8 lessons per month, like a champion. 我想他是英国人，
是吗？
Well, maybe. Oh no, Euros.
他是叔叔的
No, 德国人。
OK， 他是叔叔的学生。
I haven't met David yet, but hopefully he'll come to a hangout because obviously you're part of the Sapien tier, which is the top tier. So obviously you can come along to hangouts. Mark as well, thank you very much for joining the hangout tier. We look forward to meeting you there as well. So 谢谢你们 for signing up and
对啊，谢谢你们支持，谢谢
wanting to grow.
没错。
香蕉。
我是一个香蕉，一根香蕉。我是一根。Wow, she's supposed to say 一根 not 一个。
Wow, it's good for her.
Now it's 根。
Now it's gun. What else can you do? What else can we do? So recently, because do you know what our conversation was before we started this? I was saying I get 很兴奋 about 旅行，
是
like 一点点 because I like the little things. I know it's going to be hell. It's going to be like hell.
Totally different.
Like when we 去英国
对
to travel, but I like to like get into the seats.
Yeah.
Get your little bags of 东西, you know, like
什么东西?
gentle and baby and like I don't know, eye patches and I don't know, 吸管 and I don't know,
吸管
饮料
要吸管干嘛？
相机 and 桌子椅子 that kind of stuff in your little bag.
Yeah.
And you know, put the blanket on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gentle on.
Yeah.
And you know, get
飞机上吗？
Yeah.
在飞机上。
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do you think I was?
Oh no. 外面。
No, this is travel. You know,
Oh.
we're on the plane. You get the little bag, and you get your little magazine, and the screen comes out or whatever, and you see what movies they got. And they go, oh, they got that kind of thing. Yeah, I like that whole. And then the food that comes along. You're like, don't you get excited about that little thing?
没有。如果是这样，我这样讲好了。我们去年回英国，只有我跟你，对不对？
Yeah.
我很兴奋，我是兴奋，我是开心的，因为没有小孩。
Yeah, that's the thing with the kids.
但是如果真的有3个小孩，真的比较难，因为他们如果不开心，他们想要玩，他们想要跑 ，especially Mason， 他现在是真的是一只猴子 ，like 非常皮的猴子。
对，
所以呢，要让他能够坐在椅子上看卡通、看电视，不是做他喜欢做的事情，这是 impossible， 就是不可能的任务。然后我们还有一个 Max， 所以就是我不太
如果他有感冒，我们在like 飞机上以前 I'm not getting on it. I'm not getting on it.
对啊，太可怕了。
If he wakes up like every 30 minutes to cry, I'm not.
I'm
gonna get off.
那是
parachute.
couple job， 那是我们要给他很多的
couple job, yeah. But he'd be having 7.5, not 2.5.
要看他多大。
Just to shh. And 酒 我会给
Brandy
对 whisky
好笑
yeah no yeah I'm not getting on the flight if he's sick
对啊前2天真的是我们经历了一个噩梦一场噩梦因为他生病了应该是说 Kyrie 生病了然后呢 Kyrie 很喜欢亲每一个人他真的是一个很 lovely 的一个小朋友他喜欢亲 daddy 亲妈咪然后亲每个人然后 Max 他就生病了因为他亲了 Max 所以呢 Max 生病之后呢
他给 Max 他的病毒
对
不是他的病毒是感冒
他的感冒病毒啊也是啊就是病
virus 吗
No bacteria 细菌
就是不一样
好给他的感冒对就是 Kyrie 给了 Max 他的感冒然后呢 Max 当天晚上呢就开始不停的哭哭到真的是半夜大概1点了吧right 1 in the morning 他还在哭而且那种哭不是他是那种
的那种哭的
对是很他会好像是他就是 in pain 他是很痛的那种感觉那种尖叫的哭我们然后那天你的肚子又不是很好
Yeah I 拉肚子
真的是一场噩梦一场 nightmare
It was an awful
对啊
awful night and last night was a little bit better which is good
对啊
a little bit but we slept separately because we're getting divorced no I'm kidding because 这是开玩笑No, we're not. It's just that we slept separately because obviously the baby has to be separate because he'll wake the other kids up if he keeps waking up. So we have to, both be separate. One of us needs to look after the baby. One of us needs to look after the other two. So.
而且恭喜 Tom 的姐姐有 baby 啦 ，Uncle Tom.
Oh yeah, what is it? Yeah, Google.
对，
现在他有新的宝贝啊。
对啊，他叫 Bo， 好可爱的名字哦，我喜欢 Bo.
Bo, yeah. So she's 3 days old or something now. Hopefully tonight we'll see her on the video.
真的啊
Yeah, hopefully.
Yay.
She was going to call last night. She did actually say I'll call last night, but we were busy. Max was sleeping on me. I think you were doing the washing up. I just put him to sleep, and then she said I'll call, and I'm like, it's bad timing. But we'll talk tomorrow night.
我想看 baby 哦，超可爱的。
Yeah.
对啊，姐姐很勇敢，非常的勇敢。
Yeah.
她是最棒的。姐姐什么东西都怕。
She's scared of everything. Yeah.
但是她有 baby， 而且 natural birth。
So yeah.
就是她真的是。
I think she regrets it.
比我还厉害。She's like braver than me.
No.
Well, she went natural birth, 所以。
Yeah,
很勇敢呢。
Yeah, she could have chosen C-section, but she was probably advised against it by other people, by nurses. And
对，因为
I think your first option is go natural.
对
And then if not, cesarean, right?
对啊。不过后来其实一刚开始我有 Kyrie 的时候，我就要想，我想要自然产 natural birth.
Really?
对。有啊，那时候我不是说自然，对啊 natural birth， 但是后来因为我们就失败了，所以我们一定要剖腹。一定要 C-section， 所以就是没有办法。但是我是真的觉得自然产的妈妈很伟大，自然产的妈妈真的是最棒最棒的。
你记得那个女生 next to us in the 医院，
对，
她的声音大声 ，she was it didn't sound great. While you were just like. 可是你很紧张的，
我很紧张。
You're about to go in to get the 麻醉剂 or but yeah.
但是就是那个 C-section 就是剖腹产的那种最难的时间就是 afterward， 就是在 recovery 的时候你会有
It's the recovery, you're right.
对，就是那种痛，然后你的肚子痛，然后你也不能下去走路，然后你又 on drug， 所以你就是 always like drunk all the time， 然后你要喂你的 baby， 你要喂你的 baby 喝奶奶，那时候真的是我真的是好像喝醉，然后再喂奶奶那种感觉，就是非常非常的不舒服。所以自然产的妈妈真的是伟大，剖腹产的妈妈也伟大，因为我们也要承受那种痛。对啊，就是那种 pain 真的是也是噩梦，也是一个 nightmare。
Right, and actually, and talking about talking about Bo. I don't think Jie has yet reached the stage where Bo like 很大声 like she hasn't reached the stage where Bo has enough strength in her lungs to 哭很大声。
所以现在就是
Yet. So it's like at the moment. But when they get a bit stronger, like Max now is his you know what I mean? His 痛哭的哭
对 is 他就是一个
different. It's like an alien. 外星人
很健康的，他就是很健康的宝宝。很健康很大声的宝宝。
He's I don't know. He's going to be a singer.
是吗？
他会 you know, you know what I mean? A 歌手。
对。
Or a soldier.
对啊。
Something.
对啊，不过祝每个妈妈都是母亲节快乐，好不好？因为在台湾星期天就是母亲节啦，所以我们要祝每个妈妈母亲节快乐。
Yeah, Happy Mother's Day. When is it?
星期天。
Oh yeah, okay. So it's coming out on Sunday. It's coming out. It's coming out on Sunday. Like a movie. It's going to be released. No, yeah, Mother's Day on Sunday. Are we doing anything special? Actually, we're going for a pizza.
Pizza
with your mum.
你扔披萨是不是
？Pizza. What?
你在 Chinese Skill 上面他们说披萨。对啊，他们说披萨。
Oh, that was ages. Yeah. What?
啊？那天你在学啊，你在学这个。
So did you say I just learned the word pizza?
没有，我说上一次在的那个 app 上面。
On the app, yeah, it has a food section, and in there it does say pizza. Yeah.
对，他说披萨。
Pizza, yeah.
不是 pizza.
Pisa.
对
，pizza. 对呀。
对，我不喜欢。
就是为什么我说 pizza?
Pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza.
This is fun. This is funny. Yeah. Yes. No. It feels good to me.
真的吗？你喜欢披萨
？Pizza. It's such a weird waste of anyway. But yeah. It does. It's no. Is it not?
对啊，是对的，是对的。只是
我知道就是对，但是 like 你不喜欢这个单词吗？
我不喜欢，我喜欢，就是它就是 pizza。为什么要说披萨
？Pizza. I don't. Why say cheese?
对，为什么要说 cheese？ 要说 cheese 就好了。对，但是如果你说 cheese， 如果我的妈妈听到 cheese， 她不知道这是什么。但是你说起司，她说But don't make sound the same. 起司
cheese. Yeah, it's
很像啊。
They really do. And same with pizza. But I mean, pizza.
就意思好像说你说 pizza, people understand. But when you say pizza, they don't understand. Like, what's the magic in
between those things?
Yeah, what's magic?
So weird.
我不懂。
Why are we on pizza? Oh, 我们会去吃
pizza. 我们要去公园野餐。
Yeah, we'll have. So we're going to go out with your mum. So that'd be kind of like a joint Mother's Day
是
between you and your mum.
我的妈妈，对啊。
I probably won't do anything for Daddy's Day, will I?
会啊，你
爸爸。我们
会在英国啊，所以
Really? I不知道 if the house completes by then.
对啊。
Oh my God! By the way, the stress with this with selling a house. By the way, it's real. It's a real thing. Yeah, it's not like selling a car. It's very much more complicated, and especially if you do like a foreign country.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
很复杂。
在英国已经够复杂了，然后我们现在在台湾就更复杂。
Yeah, it really is. It's not easy at all. So we're going through it at the moment. Lots of paperwork, lots of sending stuff, loads of money, just peeing it away. Peeing it away.
尿尿吗？尿尿 away.
Yeah, 对。
尿尿 away.
对，英国我们会说 pissing it away, but yeah, peeing it away. I don't know if 美国的英文是不一样，不知道。Peeing it away into stuff like, can you send us your driving license, please? Yeah, it's like 2,600 NT or something, whatever it is, right? Which is like $80 US to send a card.
Yeah.
A little like a driving license card to England, like $65. And then send the old passport because we've got to get passports renewed. Send that passport. That's another $80. And then, so we've done 2 passports now, both at $80. And I've got to send a driving license, which would be another $80. Just smashing me to bits. And then some other paperwork. It doesn't matter what you send, by the way, apparently, according to DHL. So you very much, DHL.
好贵啊
It's $80 no matter what you send, apparently.
对啊。
To 英国。
而且真的是病毒让每一件事情变得很困难。
Yeah.
因为病毒，所以我们台湾的 post office 他们 不想要把东西送去英国。
对，
所以呢，我们必须对，所以我们要必须找一个就是能够送去英国的公司，也就是最有名的 DHL because it's just for safety sake。所以 why not？ 所以那3000块钱 every time 3000块钱就 bye，it's nearly 10,000 now。是已经快要
just for sending stuff,
对啊
and it's not even the end of it. So like we've got we have contracts to sign. So like they're going to send us contracts once they've done searches and stuff for signed stuff. Hopefully, 我们可以 do it online. Hopefully, but if not, we have to send the physical copies.
对啊，对啊。
So that'll be a bunch more cash.
对啊。所以呢，如果你想要搬家，搬到台湾，搬到中国，想想看 ，just think about it， 因为你很贵，
是很贵。And actually,但是 there's some good news 很好的新闻，不是消息吗？
新闻消息，对对对，消息。
What we're looking for, so 我们会有很多 we'll have a lot of money from the house sale. 我们会有 enough money. Which we're looking to invest when we投资in 我们的公司 and a bunch of other stuff, right? And obviously put some money away for a future deposit on another house, that kind of stuff. And we're going to rent for a little while, 对不对？但是
要租房子。
What we need is this. We need 4 bedrooms.
4间房间。
对呀。卧室。
卧室。
Yeah, 卧室。
4间卧室。
对 ，and we need 2个厕所。
厕所。
因为 we need one, and then the children need one, 对不对？And then we need a garage.
And we need a bathroom, the 厕所 with door.
Oh my God, with a door, yeah, because 现在我们只有 curtain, a curtain. And the kids just could come. Oh, we've explained this a bunch of times.
Daddy!
Yeah, hi. I'm pooing. Leave me alone. No. Okay.
That's done. 所以 Mason 就跟 Daddy 在厕所里面玩。
He'll come into the bathroom and just like sit in front of me and pooing. What are you doing, dude? He's like, oh, I'm like, can you leave, please? Okay.
Bye.
He's cute. Yeah, and we need a double garage for a studio.
Yeah.
So we can,
录广播，拍影片，工作。
对 and we need a little 办公室。
对，
办公室 a little office, and we also need
花园。
Yeah, a garden. We need a garden, especially with I want a small tree. So I could put on my 拳击带.
Yeah.
My boxing bag.
Yeah.
Which I haven't bought yet, but I'm gonna. Up on the tree. And I can box it and get some exercise in finally.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Daddy's aggression now.
Yeah, maybe some
And
weight.
Mason as well. Oh, Mason 真的需要。
Oh yeah, it'd be great. Just start training him. Yeah, it'd be great. Looking forward to it.
Just to get his aggression out.
Yeah.
我好希望哦。
I'll have to buy a little boxing bag for him as well, won't I? So that he doesn't.
哦，好可爱哦 ！Daddy 在打拳击，然后 Mason 也在旁边打拳击，好可爱哦。
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
对啊。
Yeah, so hopefully it's going to be hard to find a garden with a tree.
我们自己种。
Like usually it's just like garden with like a deck and like a barbecue area. People don't usually have like a tree in the back.
我们要自己买一根。
Buy a tree.
对，买一根树，然后种在那边。
Yeah, I don't think you can in a rental, can you? 就是很难。But anyway, yeah, looking forward to that and finally getting a garden and being able to look out and just
呼吸，
喝咖啡，
对，呼吸新鲜空气，聊天，
对呀，
然后对啊，有一个自己的 private area 可以去跑步去玩，然后你也不需要担心有车子、有摩托车、有人。
是要抽烟，
对，抽烟，这真的是我真的不会在台湾会想念的事情。
对
啊，这是很讨厌，我想要有自己的空间。
Yeah.
对啊。
Good. Anyway, so we should close it up.
对啊。
All right. Thank you so much anyway for everyone coming along and listening to our waffle. 你知道我们爱你们，
没错，爱你们。如果你们有任何问题呢，想要写信到 chat@mandarinmonkey.com.
We still have free lessons. We have Nijika waiting lesson, intensive course waiting list. We have paid lessons. We have memberships. We have hangouts. We have audio downloads, ebook downloads, document downloads, story downloads, transcripts. We have videos. extra video downloads for the stories and all this kind of stuff, story course, all this. We have a load of stuff. Hey, come and join. If you want to sign up a member, actually now is probably a good time to do it sort of at the beginning of the month, because if you sign up as a member, it charges you on the first of every month, right? So signing up now is sort of like the right time to do it.
好哦，谢谢你们收听，谢谢你们收看，希望你们今天这个周末能够过得非常的开心。我们下次见喽，拜。
See ya.